your hands, your eyes, your lips, and you show them the way. My heart is full of all the love you gave. I want to show the world the wonders of you. With my sisters and my brothers, here always we go together through all eternity. How can I show you what you truly mean to me? Oh, Baba, I give my breath to you. Oh, Baba, I give my mind to you. Oh, Baba, I give my life to you. And I am lost in your love. I am simply lost in you. I am simply
Didi, your love for God so profound, your closeness to Him so extraordinary. This love was the very heart of who you were. This love was at the essence of everything you did. This gifted, unconditional love for all. This gifted, unconditional love for all. Didi, oh Didi, just one in your heart. Thank you for your life, your greatness is love. Didi, oh Didi, just one in your heart. Thank you for your life, your story is heard. Incredible purity, God Himself honored you. God's Nirmala Ashram. God's Nirmala Ashram. Your purity brought amazing simplicity. Your purity brought amazing simplicity. Didi, oh Didi, just one in your heart. Thank you for your life, your greatness is love. Didi, oh Didi, just one in your heart. Thank you for your life, your story is heard. Unparalleled honesty, truth to the core. Your actions always clean, asking nothing from no one. You were the embodiment of knowledge. You saw life through the lens of knowledge. You lived the knowledge. You perceive life as Baba-Dee. Didi, oh Didi, just one in your heart. Thank you for your life, your greatness is love. just one in your heart. Thank you for your life, your story is heard. Second to none. Detachment was your trademark, Didi. We always smile on its mention. Detachment was your trademark, Didi. A visible example for all. We know it's well, a visible example for all. Didi, oh Didi, just one in your heart. Thank you for your life, your greatness is loved. Didi, oh Didi, just one in your heart. Thank you for your life, your story is heard.
ओम शांति। आज हम सब के लिए बहुत ही विशेष दिन, आदरणीय निर्मला दीदी के प्रथम स्मृति दिवस हम आज मनाने जा रहे हैं। मैं अनुरोध करने जा रही हूँ आज के स्टेज पे अपने महारथी भाई बहनों को, आदरणीय जयंती दीदी, आदरणीय करुणा भाई जी, आदरणीय प्रभा दीदी, आदरणीय मोहन सिंगल भाई, आत्म प्रकाश भाई, सबसे अनुरोध है कि मंच पर आकर के अपना स्थान ग्रहण करेंगे। प्रभा दीदी जी भी, सुदेश दीदी जी, आपसे भी अनुरोध है कि मंच पर आकर के अपना स्थान ग्रहण करेंगे। थोड़े ही समय में हमारे बीच होंगे आदरणीय ब्रिजमोहन भाई जी, आदरणीय शशि बहन, आदरणीय शीलू बहन, हम सभी ब्राह्मण परिवार वाले,
Brahmin families, especially Gyan Sarovar and brothers and sisters from Gyan Sarovar and Asia Pacific brothers and sisters are so fortunate that we were sustained by Nirmala Didi ji. We got Nirmala Didi ji's guidance and teachings, and we proceed in our life. So Bab Dada many times have praised Didi. Baba used to say Didi Nirmal Ashram, meaning the one that was liked by everyone, and it is such an ashram that everyone would take sustenance from that. Didi became an instrument to open centers. In 17 centers she created many Brahmins. She made them move forward. She gave them power. She gave them guidance. Baba also has said that if I get 21 Kumaris like Nirmala, like child Nirmala, I will create the heaven on the earth very soon. So she is such a great Didi. She was full of all virtues. So we will listen about her stories, though from the senior brothers and sisters who have stayed with Didi and who became instrument in the world transformation. First of all, I would like to request Brother Karuna Bhaiji to share stories with Nirmala Didi ji that can inspire us and that can guide us for the spiritual life. Om Shanti. For some days we have been celebrating the Ascension anniversary. You know that our beloved Nirvar Bhaiji also, it's been 1 month he has left us, and Baba kept him with him. We are also remembering Nirmala Didi ji today as well. It has been my fortune that since 1960 I used to come in Mumbai, go in Mumbai and Abu. So I used to meet Nirmala Didi in Mumbai, and it was my fortune. There was a time that I came for a training to Mumbai, and the corporeal father said that your lunch, your meal would be prepared by Didi Nirmala from Kandivali Center, and Prakash Mani Dadiji was also in Bombay, and I was swayed by them. I am telling you all this because that the days of childhood with dadis were so special, because dadis used to prepare roti by themselves and would feed us. And I have seen those days that how Didi and Dadis have done our service. And you all know that the time has come that that Dadi Janki went to London and Europe for further service, and Nirmala Didi, with Baba's guidance, she went to Australia. We call it Eastern Asia. So we saw foreign services from beginning. So Australia had the most brothers and sisters used to come for Bab Dada Milan in the beginning. Didiji had that speciality that she used to attract even the foreigners, just how Dadi Janki practically showed. We saw that speciality in Nirmala Didi as well. And with that speciality, what service she did, we saw that as well. The most memorable thing that we can never forget was that suddenly Avyakt Bab Dada called Didi with himself. At that time, so called Didi on stage, and Baba called Didi on stage and blessed her. And Baba made Didi instrument for Bharat service as well. She became an instrument for Gyan Sarovar, and all of you are very fortunate as well. And all the foreigners' programs used to happen here in Gyan Sarovar, and we have seen all that in Didi's guidance. This morning, when I woke up at 3, first I took Murli in my hand, and I remembered Nirmala Didi. Baba said, cool. She was very humble and cool. So in Didi's remembrance, it is my great fortune to meet all of you and I would like to congratulate you and as well as thank you. And whatever we have learned from Dadi and Didi in their practical lives, the number one example was purity in Nirmala Didi. Sometimes we say, Baba, those who are good souls, you take them with you. So sometimes we'll feel that we haven't reached to that stage yet. And it reminds us that you have to become like that. If you don't become like that, Baba will forcefully make you that. So we pledge ourselves with Didi that Didi, we will become like you as well. In our management meetings, we had fortune to communicate with Didi. We are about 17 18 members in the meeting, and it was speciality of Nirmala Didi that if she doesn't like anything, she would say it directly. She would never think what would someone think, how would someone feel about it. And she would directly call us and tell us about something. She would do direct communication, and that was all her specialities. Om Shanti. And I would like to take a leave now because there is a special service in Shantivan as well, so I will take a leave. And I have requested Suman Ben that I would like to speak first and then take a leave from all of you. Om Shanti. Those who are listening to English, is it okay? So, thank you, Karuna Bhai ji. Thank you for sharing your beautiful experiences with Didi ji. Now I would like to request Prabha Didi that she shares her feelings, her experience with Nirmala Didi from her words. Prabha Didi. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Today is 20th October. We all Brahmin family especially have gathered in Gyan Sarovar to remember our beloved Nirmala Didi ji, whom Baba used to call Nirmal Ashram. And she was such a Didi that she was full of all virtues. And whatever praise we do for her is less, because there is a song, the one whose creation is so good, that creator must be so good. So the creator's creation, Didi Nirmala, was full of all virtues. With Didi, I had lot of opportunity to stay with Didi. 1972, Didi was in Bombay, Kandivali Center, when Didi was going to foreign lands at that time. After Didi, our beloved Dadi ji made me instrument to take care of Kandivali Center after Didi went to foreign lands. So I spent some time with Didi because Didi spent her time in foreign lands, but after that I used to take care of the center. But when Didi came to Bharat, for some time I stayed with Didi, and Dadi ji sent me Bharuch. So I stayed with Didi for almost 6 months in Bombay, and stayed in Kandivali Center for almost 3 years. So I have learned a lot staying with Didi. First of all, Didi had a quality of discipline. Her timetable was very accurate. She used to do any task very accurately in terms of time. That she would not allow any ups and downs. everything should happen according to the time and accurately. So I saw that especially in Didi, and Didi had the virtues of truth and cleanliness. It was not like she had something inside and something outside in her behavior. No, whatever she was thinking would be in her behavior. She was very straightforward in telling others. She would not keep anything to herself. Whatever it is, she would tell to everyone. So she was very honest, and she had so much love for Baba that whatever Baba tell her, she would do that accordingly. She was an embodiment of remembrance. She had no attraction of anything or anyone. Whatever she get, however she get, she would accept it, and she would go along with her life accordingly. Didi also had the virtues of renunciation and tapasya. She had unbroken love for Baba. She had lot of love for service as well, and she used to teach us that as well. I would like to share one funny thing. When I was with Didi in Bombay, at that time I did not know how to speak Gujarati. I used to speak in Hindi. So sometimes when I was speaking to some Gujarati brothers and sisters, Didi said, "Hey Prabha, don't kill the language Gujarati." Because she was speaking to Gujarati brothers and sisters. So Prabha, you should learn Gujarati. And Didi said, then I tried to learn Gujarati. Then according to drama, I went to Bharuch, which is in Gujarat. So I had to learn Gujarati anyways. So when I stayed with Didi, I went to Bharuch. Then when Didi came to Gyan Sarovar, Didi used to call me for service in Gyan Sarovar time to time. I used to come in Gyan Sarovar for seva. So I was very close with Didi. Whenever Didi wanted me for service, she would call me instantly. So once Didi called me during the last time. So one sister left the body. Once a sister left the body, and Didi asked me that she has left the body, but would you come here? I said, yes, Didi, if you call me, I will come anytime. So our Didi was such an tireless server. She was an embodiment of renunciation and tapasya. So on today's special day of Ascension anniversary on Didi, I would like to give love and remembrance for Didi. Thank you, Prabha Didi. So there is one speciality of Prabha Didi. Whenever Nirmala Didi had to go somewhere outside for service, she would definitely call Prabha Didi, and Prabha Didi would definitely come here. Even though Didi would call her at the last moment, she would call her. Now I would like to request Brother Charlie. Charlie Bhai stayed in Australia with Didi, and he served a lot with Didi. So Charlie Bhai, please share some stories with Didi. And there is a question for you, brother.
We have to have all the relationship with Baba, but now with Didi in golden age, if you happen to be born around somewhere with Nirmala Didi, which relationship would you choose?
That's an interesting question. Can I put a pause button on that question? which relationship would I choose? A good friend? Is that okay? I actually lived with Didi for 33 years, Didi Nirmala, and I worked with her constantly for 46 years. And as you heard this morning in the blessing, you know, one's strength, one's support, as everyone will say, that was really Didi. Because I think in all those years I never saw her shake and I never saw her afraid. And I remember once Dadiji, we were honouring her in Om Shanti Bhavan. Dadiji was honouring her. And Dadiji said that elephants move in herds, but lionesses hunt alone, and Nirmala Ben is a lioness. She was incredibly courageous, and the seed of world service, or one of the main seeds, because she was in London, Africa, Australia, Asia. But in just the few minutes I have, I really just wanted to acknowledge her part in the Asia Pacific. Because she was there, she served for nearly 50 years. There are now over 300 centres and sub-centres in the region in 17 countries. And I remember her passport, she had 5 passports stuck together, because all year she would just move from country to country. And one of her specialties I found is she didn't judge others by gender, nationality, culture, religion. She was really fair, and she didn't favour anyone. Even me, who was probably close to her most of the time, she was absolutely fair to everybody. And as you've heard already, she was incredibly honest, but I found on the other side too, that if you were honest with her, no matter what you did, even if you broke principles or something, she would maintain very elevated love and respect. She loved honesty. She loved authenticity. And I found she never complained, because when she started in Australia, she lived with 4 brothers. And actually we had to share a bathroom too. So she was so amazing in that way. And she would adjust to food everywhere, and she would never ask, I need this, I need that. I never heard her ever ask for anything. She liked everything absolutely simple. And humility you've heard a lot too, but when she was living with us, right until the time she came to India, we were in a centre, the main centre in Sydney. She would do her own washing, do her own ironing, hang out her clothes, even if we volunteered. Unless she was busy, someone would do it, but she insisted that she should look after herself. In that way, she was incredibly down to earth, very real and very humble. And I would say incredibly compassionate, because I found when people were a bit vulnerable or weak, even I remember one sister who had a mental health problem, she would come and see Didi regularly. She gave her time every time, was never impatient, and gave that sister so much respect. And so she was living and working in the region for 33 years. And one day in 2009, I was in Om Shanti Bhavan, and Daddy Janki was taking the class. And when she finished the class, she pointed to me, she said, Charlie, come to my room. So I thought, oh, what have I done? And then I went to her room, and she said, I want Nirmala Ben to come to Gyan Sarovar. Is that okay with you? And I said, what am I going to say? Daddy, of course. And so her part moved to here. But still, she really sustained the whole region of the Asia Pacific. And I would say that the Divine Family of all the countries in Asia have incredibly deep love and respect for Didi. Very deep love and respect. Thank you. Om Shanti.
थैंक यू चार्ली भाई, दैट वाज वेरी ब्यूटीफुल। तो दीदी के साथ सभी के रिश्ते आप देखेंगे तो बहुत अच्छे थे। तो वही दीदी की उस बात को लेकर के
So
मुझे
I would like to share one thing that I remember. Somebody has said that some relationships are special in this world, and we feel with the wave of wine, with the we feel with the wave of wind, and that is our pull towards that soul. Didi, by even though you are far, you are with us, and that is our experience. Now I would like to share Sudesh Didi to share few words that she has spent her time with Didi and the experiences with Didi. Let's have traffic control first. Om Shanti. So, on today's first Ascension anniversary of Nirmala Didi, so it is it is natural to have remembrance of a charitable soul. But it is not that we just remember her today. It is my fortune that I have remembered. When it was time for Corona, I stayed here for 6 months in Gyan Sarovar. And before that, her health was not good. So at that time, I stayed here for little longer. After that, during Corona, she was so disciplined, and she taught discipline with her discipline. She was full of embodiment of maryadas. She also obeyed all maryadas that Baba has taught us, and she inspired brothers and sisters to make their life. So at that time I was with Didi, even though her health was not good. After her operation, you need more attention. She had patience. She was embodiment of powers. And she used to manage her time with lot of discipline. So I saw that, because I was staying up and her room was downstairs, and I used to see her in her room. She would always have Murli in her hand. So she would read Murli with attention. It's not that she would lie down and read the Murli. So when her health was good, it was her daily routine to come on the stage during Amrit Vela and during Nimasham evening yoga and conduct meditation. And she would also give guidance to others with lot of love and discipline. So everyone has experienced that she has determination, she was disciplined. And she would make others feel that what is important in life. She had a lot of concern as well. So a lot of Kumaris used to come for seva, and she would share what her wish was, and Didi would always share how to pay attention on their service, on themselves, and she would have that touching, that where would she send this Kumari so that she progresses in her spiritual life. She always had very good feelings for everyone, elevated feelings for everyone. And it is said that she was very strict, but in her strictness there was always benefit, because whatever teaching she would give us, it was not felt as strictness, but we felt that she is telling us all the disciplines with lot of love. And she has lot of love for yagya as well, and how we live in yajna with lot of maryadas and disciplines. She taught us all that. And she had unlimited feelings for everyone. And she would think about all the aspects and then give the guidance. So she would only see specialities in others. If you eat a chocolate, if you eat it from inside, if you eat it from end, you would taste the sweetness. So she would only see speciality in others. She had an unlimited drishti. And she kept a balance in her sustenance. And she was a bridge between Bharat and foreign lands. Because in the meeting of RCs, so how should we serve in foreign lands? She would give that cooperation in terms of clarity, in terms of giving her thoughts, in terms of communication. She was very perfect. So if there is something, she would instantly call. So yesterday, Baba said, when word is not in the dictionary of should not be in the dictionary of Brahmins, it is same way Nirmala Didi did not have when word in her dictionary. She would instantly call us and talk about whatever was going on. And she So who would conduct the class in Shantivan, who would conduct the class in Gyan Sarovar, Indian sisters should conduct a class here or there. She would manage all that very precisely, very nicely. And Baba called her with himself for more unlimited service. We have remembered her for the whole year. Every month we had offered Bhog for Didi ji, and one or the other would share her speciality and her experiences. Om Shanti. Lot of thanks, Sudesh Didi. Now I would like to request Haldar Bhai, who will present a very beautiful song for Didi.
बाबा समान किया सबका भला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला। बाबा समान किया सबका भला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला। प्यार का दे हम कैसे सिला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला। बाबा समान किया सबका भला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला। सबके प्रति समभावना, स्वच्छ सरल और निर्मल मन। सबके प्रति समभावना, स्वच्छ सरल और निर्मल मन। प्यार दुलार आदर सत्कार, भूले न भुलाए वो अपनापन। उस दुलार का क्या दे सिला, उस दुलार का क्या दे सिला। ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, प्यार का दे हम कैसे सिला। ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला। रूहानी प्यार की खुशबू से हम सबको सराबोर किए। रूहानी प्यार की खुशबू से हम सबको सराबोर किए। तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव सुनकर साकर दिन वो ताजे हुए। जीवन कमल है ऐसा खिला, जीवन कमल है ऐसा खिला। ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, प्यार का दे हम कैसे सिला। ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला। देश विदेश के बहने भाई तुमको याद करते हैं। देश विदेश के बहने भाई तुमको याद करते हैं। दिल का स्नेह श्रद्धा सुमन अब तुमको अर्पित करते हैं। कहते हैं क्या क्या न मिला, कहते हैं क्या क्या न मिला। ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, प्यार का दे हम कैसे सिला। ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, बाबा सम्मान किया सबका भला। ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, प्यार का दे हम कैसे सिला। ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, बाबा सम्मान किया सबका भला। ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला।
Thank you, Brother Haldar, for a beautiful song. Now would like to request Jayanti Didi,
के साथ के अनुभवों की खान है
and she has treasures of experience with Didi.
को शुरू से लेकर
Didi has a lot of experience with Didi Nirmala since beginning in her life. Now we listen to Didi. Om Shanti. So when first delegation was sent to foreign lands by Baba, and Baba said them 5 musketeers, and I used to know 4 very well, and one I did not know well was Didi Nirmala. And she came for a month in my Lokik home. She used to mingle with everyone so well. But at that time, that there should be a center in London, and Madhuban accepted the offer, and we used to find a good place. She came in June, and in October she reached San Francisco, and Nirmala Didi was asked to come back to London, and she was asked by Madhuban, and whatever was the first center in London, she should inaugurate that. So we have to go to foreign lands and then come back after service. Yes, so whatever was Baba's order, she would accept it instantly. And she never thought that my half of my tour will remain with the but she came back to London without any hesitation. She never had experience to stay alone, but she had to stay in London Center alone. There was no any cooperative souls, but she used to do everything by herself, and she still stayed very light. And you all heard it, Didi's discipline from everyone. And Didi got an invitation to go to Africa, and from that Didi came to Bharat. Then Didi and Dadi sent her to London again. And at that time the service for Leicester started. Then Didi's health was not good. So when Dadi Janki came to London, she went back to Bharat, and then she went to Australia for further service. So whenever Didi used to go, she would fit herself very well. She was so easy that she would never say, I need this, I need that. She was always full. But let me tell you about the last thing. This was, until now it was the story of beginning. Now I will tell you about the last part. So when I went to London, I always used to listen that whatever Australia has progressed so far is all because of Didi's purity and this discipline. So there are 3 retreat centers that were created from beginning, and they got 4th retreat center ready-made. So think that you get a small center is a very big thing in foreign lands, but if you get a big retreat center ready-made, it is a special fortune. And I believe that Didi's renunciation and her tapasya made all that happen. Everyone in Bharat also experienced the same thing that foreign land brothers and sisters have experienced. Didi's smile, Didi's laugh. Sometimes we think that Didi was very serious, but many times Didi would just laugh and let the things go, that, oh, it's okay, that doesn't matter. And I would like to stop here because time is going ahead. Thank you. Jayanti Ben, I would like to ask you a question. Just how Brahma Baba had a slogan, Mama also had a slogan, and Didi ji also had a slogan of her hun. Do you think Nirmala Didi had a slogan that she was working on it? So Didi's nature was very introverted, but because of service, Didi had to come in a relationship with everyone, but she would take care of that as well. So even though she was introverted, she was very light in interacting with others for service, and there was a long queue in front of Didi's room, and Didi paid good attention for that as well. Now we'll see a video song. Brother Harish Moyal has prepared a very beautiful song for Didi. We'll see it on the video.
दीदी जी, आज आपका अविरल स्नेह, दिव्य अनुशासन और कुशल प्रशासन याद आता है, और जब आप याद आती हो तो हृदय आपकी महिमा की गीत गाता है।
ईश्वरीय सेवा की गाथा जब जब दुनिया गाएगी,
ईश्वरीय सेवा की गाथा जब जब दुनिया गाएगी,
डॉक्टर दीदी निर्मला याद आपकी आएगी,
याद आपकी आएगी, याद बहुत ही आएगी।
ज्ञान सरोवर की कहानी जब भी जुबां दोहराएगी,
हाँ, ज्ञान सरोवर की कहानी जब भी जुबां दोहराएगी।
प्यारे दीदी निर्मला याद आपकी आएगी,
याद आपकी आएगी, याद बहुत ही आएगी।
भारत की भूमि पर है संपन्न मुंबई नगर, बनकर डॉक्टर यहीं से पाई आपने अलौकिक डगर।
आपका तो जैसा ही नाम वैसे ही तो आपके गुण रहे, बिल्कुल दिव्य और निर्मल। बाबा आपको कहते थे कि ये निर्मल आश्रम है।
मुंबई से दीदी आपके जीवन की यात्रा चली,
संपन्न धार्मिक वैष्णव कुल में खिली नन्ही कली।
मुंबई से दीदी आपके जीवन की यात्रा चली,
संपन्न धार्मिक वैष्णव कुल में खिली नन्ही कली।
डॉक्टर बन सेवा करूं, लगन की ऐसी जोत जली।
बाबा मम्मा दीदी दादी प्रेम पालना सबकी मिली, बड़ा जोहरी बोल उठाए मणि कमाल दिखाएगी,
बड़ा जोहरी बोल उठाए मणि कमाल दिखाएगी। आपकी आएगी, याद आपकी आएगी, याद बहुत ही आएगी।
चक्रवर्ती सेवा का आपने किया सुंदर किरदार अदा, बन के फरिश्ता उड़ती रही दीदी देश विदेश सदा।
Didi was the embodiment of purity. She just had one Baba in her heart, and she was completely honest with absolutely everybody and totally in love with one Baba.
आपने विश्व सेवा में महाद्वीपों का दौरा किया,
दुनिया के सब देशों में शिव का संदेशा दिया।
आपने विश्व सेवा में महाद्वीपों का दौरा किया,
दुनिया के सब देशों में शिव का संदेशा दिया।
अनेक सेवा केंद्र खोले, सबको नवजीवन दिया।
आध्यात्म से माँ भारती का भाल ऊंचा किया।
आपकी सेवा और तपस्या दुनिया नई बनाएगी।
हाँ, आपकी सेवा और तपस्या दुनिया नई बनाएगी।
प्यारी दीदी निर्मला, याद आपकी आएगी,
याद आपकी आएगी, याद बहुत ही आएगी।
फिर ज्ञान सरोवर में सेवा का समय सुहाना आया, मधुबन देश विदेश में था आनंद अनोखा छाया।
आपके पास समय की वैल्यू थी, आप हर समय एक्यूरेसी, मीटिंग से पहले ही पहुंच जाना है, और जो काम की बात है बस वही करनी है। गंभीरता और धैर्यता और समझ करके कोई भी कार्य करना, यह आपकी गंभीरता का स्वरूप था।
फिर शुभ बेला आई, वो बाबा ने जिम्मेदारी दी।
भारत आकर ज्ञान सरोवर संभालने की बारी थी।
फिर शुभ बेला आई, वो बाबा ने जिम्मेदारी दी।
भारत आकर ज्ञान सरोवर संभालने की बारी थी।
देश और परदेश ही दोनों आपके आंचल में पला।
ज्ञान सरोवर बना मनोहर, आप सजो माली मिला।
प्रभु की वाणी मुरली में जब महिमा सुनी जाएगी,
प्रभु की वाणी मुरली में जब महिमा सुनी जाएगी।
प्यारी दीदी निर्मला, याद आपकी आएगी, याद आपकी आएगी, याद बहुत ही आएगी।
हमारी दीदी सर्व गुणों से संपन्न थी, निर्मल आश्रम थी, बाबा की वफादार थी, आज्ञाकारी थी, सदा त्यागी और तपस्वी मूर्त थी।
यज्ञ की आधार बनी, दीदी सबको प्यारी थी।
बाबा मम्मा की लाडली, दादियों की बड़ी दुलारी थी।
यज्ञ की आधार बनी, दीदी सबको प्यारी थी।
हे त्याग मूर्त है तपोनिष्ठ, जग सेवा की अनुरागी थी।
था विश्व प्रेम मन में जितना, उतनी बेहद बैरागी थी।
देवी कुल की अमर ज्योत बन जीवन ज्योत जगाएगी।
हो देवी कुल की अमर ज्योत बन जीवन ज्योत जगाएगी। लगाएगी। प्यारे दीदी निर्मला याद आपकी आएगी, याद आपकी आएगी, याद बहुत ही आएगी।
हो ईश्वरीय सेवा की गाथा जब जब दुनिया गाएगी।
प्यारे दीदी निर्मला याद आपकी आएगी, याद आपकी आएगी, याद बहुत ही आएगी।
ज्ञान सरोवर की कहानी जब भी जुबान दोहराएगी।
प्यारी दीदी निर्मला याद आपकी आएगी, याद आपकी आएगी, याद बहुत ही आएगी, याद आपकी आएगी, याद बहुत ही आएगी।
त्याग मूरत तपो मूरत सेवा की अनुरागी, हृदय समाया प्रेम का सागर, वृत्ति सदा वैरागी। आज श्रद्धा के पुष्प लिए दीदी आपका वंदन, सदा महकता रहेगा दीदी आपकी यादों का चंदन, यादों का चंदन।
बहुत ही सुंदर वीडियो सॉन्ग हम देख रहे थे।
So we were seeing very beautiful video song, and seeing that I also remembered one thing, one story of Didi. We were celebrating Didi's 60th birthday. We cut the cake and a sister gave a gift to Didi, and seeing gift, Didi was laughing. We asked Didi, make a wish. Didi said, I wish that whatever gift I have received, that I would never use the gift that I have received today. Would you like to know what gift it was? And the gift was a walking stick that Didi never used it in her life. She never even touched walking stick, and Didi was very independent. Now after that, our Shilu Didi will also share beautiful experiences with Nirmala Didi. Om Shanti. We have been listening to very beautiful remembrance, and with the video as well. We were seeing very beautiful scenes. I also have had very beautiful experiences with Didi. In fact, we both are from Bombay. Nirmala Didi came in knowledge in 1962, and I came in knowledge in 1960, and I was very little. Didi was MBBS, and she came in knowledge, and I was still in school, but I had relationship with Didi since then, since 1962. She used to give me a lot of teachings and guidance. She would ask me many things. I would ask many things to Didi, and I would get many very beautiful, knowledgeful answers. And after that, Baba surrendered Didi, and I also thought at that time, when would I get surrendered? After seeing Didi, I wanted to get surrendered as well. In 1966, Baba told Didi, Didi's father kept money as a dowry for Didi. So Baba told Didi that ask your father that you make a center for me. And her father opened a center in Kandivali. She stayed in Kandivali center, and Baba advised her that you keep a training for Kumaris in that center. So 1967 she first kept training of Kumaris, and it is my fortune that I was there as well, and I was studying inter-science, and I went to that training in Kandivali, Mumbai. Now I had to take a decision, what should I do further? I was not able to decide. Didi asked me to write a letter to Baba. So I wrote a letter to Baba. Baba, what should I do? Baba also knew me because Baba used to come in Mumbai, so he knew me. So I wrote a letter to Baba. Baba, please tell me what should I do? So because everyone in the home was saying that I become a doctor, and Baba wrote me in letter that Baba has lot of hopes in you and you become a spiritual doctor. So to do a spiritual service means to stay in a center, but I did not have permission from home to stay in a center. So Didi said, okay, you don't become a doctor. See, even though I am a doctor, I am a Ruhani doctor. I am a spiritual doctor now, not a physical doctor. And she left her service for medicine. So Didi said, you do BSc and you do it for 2 years and your bondages will be broken. And Didi gave me this advice in 1967, and I finished my graduation in 1969, and Baba became Avyakt in 69. So then I came to Madhuban. After coming to Madhuban, I did a training. In 1970, I went to foreign lands with Vedanti Ben. I went to Nairobi for service of Africa, and Nirmala Didi also came to Africa. Nirmala Didi came on a tour to Africa. Then we went to Mauritius. So I stayed in Mauritius with Nirmala Didi. After that, Dadiji asked Didi to go to Australia for service, and from Mauritius, Didi went to Australia and New Zealand. So at that time, I got chance to stay with Didi a lot. Then when she came to Gyan Sarovar, we used to go to meet Didi, and we used to do good chit-chat about knowledge. I used to ask many questions as well. And Didi was very clear and very straightforward in talking. And when she was taking a decision, she would never say, you do whatever you would like to, but Didi would tell everything very clearly that you do this, because her intellect was not going anywhere. She had very clear and clean intellect. She would touch Baba's touchings. She was number 1 in letter writing as well. So whoever used to write a letter, she would respond to her immediately. So whenever you write an email, she would respond very quickly. Even the messages, she would respond very quickly. So we would learn that. So if anyone writes you a letter or message, you respond them very quickly. So this is what I have learned from Didi. I have learned many other things from Didi. I used to come in Gyan Sarovar. Didi also used to come to Pandabhavan to read Murli. So we had lot of contact with Didi. When Didi was admitted in hospital, I went to see Didi in the morning, and at that time when I saw Didi, I felt that Didi had become karmatit. She was so loving and detached, and she was lying on bed. She was very loving and detached. I asked Didi. She said, "Didi, how are you?" She just waved her hand. She did not speak a word. So I don't know what I thought at that time, but I felt that Didi is taking a leave. But on that evening, Didi was taken to Ahmedabad, and she left her body in Ahmedabad itself. It's been 1 year. I still remember that. I remember that day on October 1st, during Peace of Mind retreat. Didi did a very good lecture. 2nd October was Didi's birthday. So we would cut the cake, and we thought that we would cut the cake and have Brahma Bhojan. And then we heard that Didi was admitted to Global Hospital, so we can't do celebration. So she got admitted on 2nd October. On her birthday, she was admitted to hospital. So she left the body on 20th, and now it's been 1 year. We are celebrating her first Ascension anniversary. Om Shanti. Now I would like to request Mrityunjay Bhaiji to share few words about her experiences with Didi Nirmala. Respected Didi Nirmala ji, just how her name is, her virtues were like that. She was embodiment of virtues. She was very straightforward. Whoever would go to her, they would get some inspiration. She was very straightforward in talking, very clear, and she would relate to them very clearly. In any meetings, whether it was Madhuban coordination meeting, we were always feeling her blessings. And she would give clear-cut message that this is how it should be. And I have seen she had that easiness, she has truth, she had purity, and she had that peace in her life. And they were particular virtues in her life that were visible. Whenever any brothers and sisters would go to meet her, she would meet everyone very nicely. If anyone would make any mistake, and if he would say sorry upfront, she would accept their apology and she would forgive them as well. So we used to say Didi, Didi would always say, at least she has realized, so that's okay. If we just don't accept him, what would he do? What would that soul do? So she was ahead in world service. In 1967, 5 jewels went for service abroad. She has traveled in all 5 continents, and she did not take anyone's support until end. So she never walked with a stick. She was very independent. She moved ahead with lot of happiness. She attended all the meetings. At the end, so that Gulzar Upavan that is being prepared, it is being made because of Didi's inspiration. It was the thought of all brothers, some brothers from Gyan Sarovar, but with Didi's inspiration, that project happened. And we all have been getting the vegetables from that. So we are getting very good vegetables, and this is the effort of brothers who are working very hard, and of course blessings and inspiration from Didi. And we would like to say thanks to Didi and share her love and respect. Thank you, Mrityunjay Bhaiji. That was very beautiful. Didi was our lioness. Whenever she would go alone. And I remember one beautiful thing after remembering this. Somebody has said very beautifully that a woman is a power, and she would show a path ages after ages. Any power of the world would bow down in front of the power of the woman. Now I would like to request Brij Mohan Bhaiji to share few words with her experiences with Didi Nirmala ji. Om Shanti. First of all, I would like to say sorry to all of you that I have arrived late in this gathering. So in Saraswati Bhavan, where I am staying, and Geeta Ben stays in our neighborhood. In the morning, her mother left the body at the age of 95. So her body was coming there from hospital. So we had to stay there as well. And her body arrived, and we came after giving her tribute. So I have arrived late. Secondly, Nirmala Didiji's Bhog was offered in Shantivan as well after the class. So Baba used to call her a Nirmal Swami. In Punjab there is a city named Amritsar, in which there was Nirmal Swami, saint, used to live, and he would call saint from the whole country, and the program would last for 1 month. And there was a very big businessman with him, and with his name, the name Nirmal. So Baba always says in the Murli, be instrument, be humble, and be cool. And with that remembrance, Baba used to call her Nirmal Swami. Secondly, in today's world, we would find someone with lot of difficulty who is very clear cut in speaking, who would say spade is a spade. So a true soul can be fearless and without any animosity, who would not influence anyone, who would not influenced by anyone. And Nirmala Didi was like that, and she was a very clean mind. She also had clear intellect. So I saw in Nirmala Didi, she was a member of our management committee. She was a trustee in our World Renewal Trust as well. So we used to speak little bit in a way that it is not clear for everyone, but so we would talk the things that are not clear to everyone, but Nirmala Didi would clearly say what she has understood, what she has said. And she would also say, Baba has said you should speak very clearly. And we have seen Nirmala Didi like that. Secondly, she had a lot of feeling of mercy as well. I have seen there were so many souls in Gyan Sarovar. If there were somebody else, they would say, we don't need you. But Nirmala Didi felt very mercy on them, and she took care of them. And that's a big thing, that being truthworthy and also have mercy on others is very powerful thing. And she has praised a lot for the power of woman. I saw a male in Nirmala Didi's body, even though she was female body. Even though her body was female, but I always saw her as a brother. So she also was a good balance of male and female. When she used to conduct yoga in Shantivan, there was so much influence of her face and her hair that a sannyasi was sitting on the stage. Om Shanti. Thank you, brother. So just how brother was saying, that I felt brother's vibration in Didi when we would ask Didi, what would you become in golden age? She would always say, I will become a Rajkumar. And in Australia, everyone would say, Father, everyone would say Nirmala Didi father and brother Charlie a mother. Now I would like to request Shashi Ben to share few words. How would you explain Didi? If you would like to explain, if you like to say something about Didi in one sentence. Om Shanti. Bab Dada's beloved, and she was the heart throne of corporeal father. She was trustworthy of Dadi, and she was a special, loving, cooperative, tireless server of Brahmin family. She had very cool nature and mind, and such our respected Didi Nirmala. How is her name? Same are her virtues. Sakar Baba recognized her virtues, and he picked such jewels and prepared her for the service. So Didi went abroad in the first group, and that was her special part of service. Even today, our beloved Baba showed in the Bhog message that how there were different gardens, and Baba was showing it to Didi. Didi was laughing, Didi was smiling. Baba said, Didi has served a lot, going to different parts, and always played her part, saying Haji from Dadis and Bab Dadas. And she did renunciation and tapasya, and this is a special result of renunciation and tapasya. I first met to Didi in 1977. Then, and there were many correspondences with Didi for different matters. So you have all heard before, Didi was very straightforward in speaking. Sometimes some brothers and sisters would say Didi was very strict, but I saw, to the extent that they used to say Didi was strict, she was very lenient and she was very merciful. Sometimes there were such things we used to say, Didi, you have to do something for someone. But Didi had so much mercy on that soul. Even though she was strict, she was very merciful. She was very straightforward in talking. She would never keep anything in her mind. Whatever would come to her mind, she would just speak instantly. Second thing, I saw that her speed of correspondence was very fast. As soon as she would receive an email, she would reply it instantly. So we would have to tell Didi, you take some time. You take some time and then respond. But there were some deep secrets in giving her response very fast, because that person would get whatever he wanted and he would get the clear answer. Staying with Didi, I saw that our correspondence with each other was very clear, and Didi would ask us, she would tell us, she would give her opinion, and she would take our opinion as well. So Didi's behavior was very beautiful. She had a lot of divine virtues. She was very fast and active, and Baba loved this kind of jewels very much. She loved Dadis a lot. So we would never forget Didi's specialities that Didi has taught us. I have learned a lot from Didi. Now Suman Ben is asking me to share about Didi in one line. Baba has said in the beginning, whatever we have seen speciality in Didi, that by being an instrument you become humble, and that I saw in Didi those who are in the stage of being an instrument. We get many experiences from that soul, and many souls come close to Baba that we have experienced that as well. Today we are all sharing our feelings for Didi. So deities from Golden Age and angels are also offering flowers to you, Didi. Didi has become has gone to advance party, and she is doing lot of service. And Didi is also with us in service. She is also with us and giving cooperation in a subtle way in Gyan Sarovar as well. Om Shanti. Thank you, Shashi Didi, for a beautiful stories. So I remembered one thing Didi shared very beautifully was that Didi was very trustworthy. Everyone would trust Didi because the biggest plant is the plant of trust. And with the trust, you have won the heart of Baba and Didi and Dadis, and this trust will continue. And with lot of good wishes, we would like to offer our love to Didi. Now we have Mohini Didi in front of us, so we will offer Bhog to Baba and Didi. Now we will all sit in Baba's remembrance, and we will emerge Baba and Didi, and we will offer them Bhog. Om Shanti.
दुख हरता तुम सुख करता हो, गुणों के भंडार। हम सब बच्चे गाते हैं तेरी, हम सब बच्चे गाते हैं तेरी महिमा अपरंपार। उड़ जा प्यारे वतन में, नीले अंबर के उस पार, नीले अंबर के उस पार। पंछी रे उड़ जा प्यारे वतन में, नीले अंबर के उस पार, नीले अंबर के उस पार, हो नीले अंबर के उस पार।
बाबा समान किया सबका भला, ओ दीदी निर्मला। बाबा समान किया सबका भला, ओ दीदी निर्मला। प्यार का दें हम कैसे सिला, ओ दीदी निर्मला। प्यार का दें हम कैसे सिला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला। सबके प्रति समभावना, स्वच्छ सरल और निर्मल मन। सबके प्रति समभावना, स्वच्छ सरल और निर्मल मन। प्यार दुलार आदर सत्कार, भूले न भुलाए वो अपनापन। उस दुलार का क्या देसिला, उस दुलार का क्या देसिला, ओ दीदी निर्मला। प्यार का दें हम कैसे सिला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला। रूहानी प्यार की खुशबू से हम सबको सराबोर किए। रूहानी प्यार की खुशबू से हम सबको सराबोर किए। तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव सुनकर साकर दिन वो ताज हुए। जीवन कमल है ऐसा खिला, जीवन कमल है ऐसा खिला, ओ दीदी निर्मला। प्यार का दें हम कैसे सिला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला। देश विदेश के बहले भाई तुमको याद करते हैं। देश विदेश के बहले भाई तुमको याद करते हैं। दिल का स्नेह श्रद्धा सुमन अब तुमको अर्पित करते हैं। कहते हैं क्या क्या न मिला, कहते हैं तुमसे क्या न मिला। ओ दीदी निर्मला, प्यार का दें हम कैसे सिला। ओ दीदी निर्मला, बाबा समान किया सबका भला। ओ दीदी निर्मला, बाबा समान किया सबका भला। ओ दीदी निर्मला, प्यार का दें हम कैसे सिला। ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला, ओ दीदी डॉक्टर निर्मला।
बाबा तेरे हम रहे यही जिंदगी का सार है। बाबा तेरे हम रहे यही जिंदगी का सार है। इस भरे संसार में तेरा प्यार ही आधार है। इस भरे
So, by taking everyone's love and remembrance while offering Bhog, I went to the subtle region. Baba as well as Nirmala Didi welcomed me in the subtle region. It's not just me, but to everyone. Baba gave drishti very beautifully. And Nirmala Didi also, with her very sweet smile, met every one of us, and he welcomed us as well. After some time, with the meeting with the drishti, Baba said, everyone leaves their remembrance. Every actor leaves their remembrance and whatever specialities and virtues they have. And with those virtues, it's not only during when they are in corporeal form, but even after they depart, that virtues do service. Everyone in Brahmin family remember those virtues, and the virtues and the powers and the dharanas. They talk about it, and because of that, there is that atmosphere that is created, and then there is service. And Baba said this child has played a very good part, and that is why the whole Brahmin family, whole godly family, has lot of feelings, lot of love in their heart. And how she played her part of being obedient, and whatever direction she got from Baba and Dadis, she would always say Haji. And she served a lot in Bharat and abroad. And she had the virtues of being detached and loving. And Baba said that. And she would just follow all the Srimad, and that is why there was no conflict. She did not have any conflict with anyone. She was always very, she would mingle with everyone. She had good, beautiful relationship with everyone. So, all of you must be knowing her part and her specialities. And Nirmala Didi was also smiling, and I told her, Didi, we all remember you. We all miss you. She was smiling. And after some time, she said, I told Baba that I have come with Bhog on behalf of the whole family. Baba gave drishti and accepted the Bhog, and Baba also offered Bhog to Didi as well. Didi accepted the Bhog. So Didi is part of advanced party. So we are giving remembrance to all dadis and didis of advanced party, and you give them and offer them bhog. So when Baba emerges them, it's not just one, it's many. After offering them bhog, Baba said, so there is always that thought, and everyone asks one another, about one another, that where are they, what are they doing, where are they playing their part. So Baba has said that every soul is special. Every soul is playing a very special and very important role. And Baba was smiling. This is the drama, and Baba cannot say the part. I asked Baba, can you give her next role? Baba said, no, I cannot say that. So Baba said, no, Baba, just give us a hint. Then Baba said, so wherever they are playing their part, somewhere or the other, they are your service companions. Baba said, not now, whenever there will be revelation of Baba and the family, they will also get revealed. So we will wait for that, Baba. So after that, I told Baba, I also had very close relationship and close part with Nirmala Didi, because I was in London with Nirmala Didi for a long time. I saw her one of the specialities, which was understanding. She would understand the other person, and whatever was his or her thought, and she would keep the relationship with them accordingly. Baba said, see, everyone has a feeling of being loving and detached from her. And Baba told Didi, do you want to say anything? Especially in Gyan Sarovar, she stayed for a long time. So she went to Asia, Australia, and she left the whole zone and came to Gyan Sarovar. So Didi laughed. She said, I don't feel that way, that I am not there. I feel that I am still with all of you. I am still with all of you in the centers. So Nirvar Bhaiji was saying the same. So it must be like that. Those souls are with us. They are with us and playing the parts. Whomever I see, I meet, they don't feel that they are not here. So Baba also says, so there must be some deep secret that they are with us, among us, and we can't recognize them. And Didi said, give my remembrance to all. I get love from everyone, and I am very happy with everyone's love. I also did a little chit chat with Didi. I asked Didi, where are you? Didi stayed silent. Didi said, I asked, Baba doesn't tell me, you tell me, Didi. Didi remained silent, and Didi gave lot of love and remembrance to everyone. Baba also gave lot of love and remembrance to all. Om Shanti. Thank you, Mohini Didi ji. You gave a beautiful Baba's message that we just heard. That whatever Bhog message we got from for Didi, we became very happy after this. I would like to request Mohan Singhal Bhai ji to share his experiences with Didi. Om Shanti. So whenever we had a meeting of headquarters, I was meeting Didi usually at that time. So I especially experienced one thing. Everyone is saying that she was very straightforward. In fact, whatever matter it was, she was sharing with very straightforward words. I also felt one special thing. Whenever there was a need, she would not hesitate to change her decision. I have experiences few times. She had a thought about a particular person and there was a decision that was being made for someone, and there were few other members in the committee. They had different opinions and they felt that there was a different decision, and Didi thought for a few minutes and she said it's okay, it's fine. So she was playing a part of child so master, and I have experienced that many times. I have experienced that few times, which is a big thing. Secondly, wherever we are, until when she was here, I had to stay down for my health reasons. Whenever there was something, Didi would never forget us. Didi would call me that we have something going on this topic. If you have any thought, please share. And I had the same aim, that Didi was giving special attention to this thing. And since Gyan Sarovar has been made, I have that opportunity to take care of the service in academy office. Didi, after Didi came here, she never forgot me. Before that, there were Manohar Dadi, Chandramani Dadi ji, but Didi always remembered me. So she had lot of unlimitedness in her heart, and because of her unlimitedness, we had lot of regard for her, and very easily we had love and regard for her. We understand that we also should learn these things. And I would like to say that today is the first Ascension anniversary for Didi, and how the time passes. There are many incidents that I can share, but I don't want to take too much time. And I would like to share lot of love and respect for Didi ji. And we feel Didi in our subtle way, and she will stay with us as well. Om Shanti. Now I would like to request Atam Bhaiji to share his experience very briefly. Those who are leaving the hall, please stay here because you will get very good toli and gift. Whatever we have heard about Didi, about her speciality, I also had very good experiences with her many times. So since 1982, Manohar Dadiji gave me duty to take foreign brothers and sisters to Baba's rock. So to take classes of foreigners and to take them to Baba's rock. I had very close relationship with the double foreigners. I remember once there were 300 to 400 double foreigners in Madhuban. So the one who was conducting class was not there. So Didi said, ask Atam Prakash Bhaiji. I told Didi, give me some time. Didi said, you are an ever-ready battery. You are an ever-ready battery, and Baba has given you blessings. You go and conduct a class. I went, and I felt Baba's Karan Karavan Har became an instrument, and very good class was conducted. I had that very beautiful experience. So whatever centers were there in Didi's region, Didi invited me there, and Didi gave me that golden opportunity to serve those all centers. So whatever countries are there in Asia region, Didi gave me opportunity to serve there. So I would like to share my love and respect for Didi on her first Ascension anniversary. And the meaning of that is, whatever Didi's specialities were, we imbibe those specialities in our lives. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Atam Bhai.
Thank you, Bhaiji. Now, lastly, we have Jyoti Behan from Thailand, who has taken many sustenance. She has taken a lot of sustenance from Didi, and she would like to share her experience.
Om Shanti. I just want to say that I love Didi a lot. I really miss her because my life is much easier when she was alive. But anyway, she is empowerment me and then just help me to grow in the service and doing Baba service here. And I felt like that it wasn't only me that she is the main support, but she really the supporter of many people. And she knew that how to sustain us. She knew how to help us to move forward. And she knew that when we are so weak that we couldn't have connection with Baba, she is always there to give direction. And when we direct with her, it seemed like that we know how to stand on our feet. I know how to move forward in Baba's service. And actually the service which the service center which I stay now, it is we open that according to her direction. So I really feel that the service, the center that we have now is like is her center that she opened for us, and she want us really want us to grow and to make the center like that Baba's home, which people came and then they can feel Baba love from from the place and from us all. So thank you, Didi. We really miss you. And we will maintain your legacy. We will be simple, innocent, and not do anything for our own interest, but we'll do things according to Baba. Thank you for being my guide. Thank you, Didi.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Sister Jyoti. अभी हम सभी मिलकर के एक बहुत सुंदर गीत गाएंगे.
So we'll all sing a very beautiful song for Didi, and we'll offer our thanks to Didi.
कहीं ना कहीं दीदी ने दिल को छुआ है.
Because Didi has touched everyone's heart. Didi has played a big role in all of our lives. So we would like to thank Didi a lot, and we would like to share our love and respect for Didi.
All are requested to stand up, please.
Everyone, please stand up.
और जो बहनें यहाँ करेंगे वो फॉलो करेंगे. You will follow what the sisters would do.
Now we'll remember Baba for a few minutes. Then everyone will come on the stage. From right side, brothers will come. From left side, sisters will come. And you will get a very beautiful calendar.
Example 2. Okay. अभी हम योग करते हैं 2 मिनट.
Now let's do yoga for a few minutes.
तेरी याद में मैं मगन हो गया.
मगन हो गया हूँ। न जाने मैं किस लोक में खो गया हूँ। न जाने मैं किस लोक में खो गया हूँ। तेरी याद में मैं मगन हो गया
बहुत सुंदर कैलेंडर सबको मिल रहा है 2025 का।
So it's a very beautiful calendar everyone is getting for 2025. There is a picture of Didi.
और बाबा ने जो वरदान दिया है,
Whatever Baba gave blessings to Didi, it's on every page of the calendar and you will all get that calendar.
और जिन भाई बहनों का मानसिक संतुलन ठीक नहीं था, उन भाई बहनों को भी दीदी ने सहयोग दिया है। उनकी हमेशा कंप्लेंट भी आती थी। मैं दीदी को कहती थी, दीदी इनकी कंप्लेंट आ रही है। तो दीदी कहती थी एक ही बात कि तुम्हारी बहन होती तो तुम क्या करती। और दूसरी बात ये थी कि दीदी का खान पान बहुत सिंपल था। अगर सब्जी या दाल नहीं भी रहती थी तो दीदी हमेशा दही रोटी, केला या फिर आम के साथ रोटी खा लेती थी। इतना सिंपल भोजन था उनका। दीदी का हमेशा मेरे ऊपर ध्यान रहता था कि कम खर्चा करे हमेशा। और इकोनॉमी की बातें सुनाती थी कि लाइट है या पानी है कम वेस्ट करे।
एक बार दीदी को मैंने स्टेज में बिठा दिया, पूरा सेटिंग कर दिया, लेकिन लाइट जो है उसी टाइम बंद हो गया। मैंने बोला दीदी आप नीचे स्टेज के नीचे करेंगे, तो तुरंत दीदी एग्री हो गया, नीचे स्टेज से आ गई। फिर जब दीदी नीचे बैठ गई तो देखा फिर लाइट आ गया, तो दीदी जो है तुरंत स्टेज में, फिर दीदी को बोला तो स्टेज में आ गई दीदी। तो दीदी को वो माना नहीं रहता था कि बहुत बड़ी है, और तो मेरे को फील हुआ दीदी बहुत इजी नेचर की थी।
दीदी से जब मिलना होता था तो हर एक बात को गौर से सुनने के बाद उसके विषय में जो भी समझानी होती वो देती थी। और ऐसी दीदी के लिए जैसे दुनिया में कहते हैं कि माँ तो माँ होती है, उस तरह से दीदी तो दीदी थी ना। उनसे हमें कोई जब भी दीदी से मिले हमें अच्छा ही सॉल्यूशन मिला। ऐसी दीदी के लिए हम श्रद्धा सुमन अर्पित करते हैं, ये नमन करते हैं।
कि जब कभी भी कोई कार्य अर्थ दीदी के पास जाना हुआ है, 99% मैंने देखा हो दीदी जी को एक कुछ लेकर के वो लिख रही है, कुछ स्टडी कर रही है, कुछ स्पीच देने के लिए, क्लास कराने के लिए, या जो भी है। ये एक गॉडली स्टूडेंट लाइफ। इतनी उम्र होने के बावजूद भी दीदी से मुझे बहुत प्रेरणा मिला, और इतने वो एक्टिव थे। मैंने इतनी उम्र होने के बावजूद भी कभी भी मैं कई बार देखता हूँ आर्ट गैलरी से जरा सा बाहर आ रहा हूँ तो दीदी जी पैदल करते हुए कॉटेज की ओर जा रही है। तो मेरे को तो बड़ा वंडर लग रहा था, हम कितना एक्टिव होना चाहिए। ये विशेष दीदी से मैंने यही प्रेरणा लिया हूँ।
जब एक बार मुझे याद है, हम दीदी के पास गए थे छुट्टी लेने के लिए, हमारा बड़े ने कंप्लेन कर दिए थे। दीदी ने बोले अच्छा वो भी तो जाता है, आप क्यों मना करते हैं। इसलिए छोटे की भी बहुत रिगार्ड रखती थी, वो बड़े की तरफ नहीं जाती थी, छोटे की भी ध्यान रखती थी। दीदी की बहुत विशेषता थी, सत्यवादी भी थी और मान सम्मान इतना परे थी, किसी का मान की भूखे भी नहीं थी, अपने अंदर से इतना भरपूर थी जो कि मैंने आप चेहरे से दिखाई पड़ती थी।
जितनी दीदी एक नामी थी उतना ही इकोनॉमी थी। यज्ञ का पूरा ध्यान कैसे कम से कम खर्चा हो यज्ञ पर और हमारे स्वयं पर, वो दीदी बहुत ध्यान रखती थी। ये तो मैंने प्रैक्टिकल देखा।
मैं दीदी के साथ अनेक बार इंटरव्यू लिया, कोरोना काल में और उसके पहले भी। दीदी की दो बातें सदैव मुझे याद रहती है। एक तो दीदी ने कहा था कि एक बार जब विदेश में रहती थी, सेवा करती थी, उन दिनों अकेली अनेक देशों में घूमती थी। मैंने पूछा था दीदी आपको ऐसा नहीं लगता है कि मैं कहाँ कहाँ विदेश में आ गई? तो दीदी ने कहा था एक बार मुझे लगा था, और जब ऐसा लगा कि मैं अकेली कब तक सेवा करूंगी तो दादी को पत्र लिखा। तो दादी ने कहा कि शेरनी जो है ना, शेर जो है जंगल में अकेला रहता है, हाथी झुंड में रहता है, तो इसलिए आप शेरनी शक्ति हो। और उसके बाद दीदी को हिम्मत आ गई और वो देश विदेश तक सेवा करती रही।
हम दीदी से तो मिलते तो अपनापन लगता था, ये तो हमारी दीदी है, कल्प मिलने वाली, या तो साथ में रहते थे, ज्यादा रहती तो हम सदैव साथ में रहते थे, ऐसे लगता था।
Calendar from Sudesh Didi and Toli from row by row.
इतना अच्छा लगता था कि हम इसे से भरपूर हो जाते थे, दिन भर हम ये चिंतन करते थे।
Brothers will take calendar from Charlie Bhai and Toli from Prabhat, and you will get on from there itself.
कोरोना काल में सभी भाई बहनों की स्वस्थता की ध्यान रखते हुए दीदी सहित मुरली क्लास के बाद 15 मिनट खुद एक्सरसाइज भी करती थी। इतना दीदी सरल चित्त और इजी नेचर थी।
तो कभी एक बार जो है चंडीगढ़ के बहने फोन किए दीदी को, ज्ञान सरोवर में भट्टी चल रहे, तो दीदी ने उसी समय जो है हमारे को फ़ोन किया 10 बजे, तो जल्दी आओ। तो दीदी कह रहे थे से वो भट्टी का प्रोग्राम के लिए जो है ये दीदी, आपके दीदी, ये कौन सा दीदी, क्योंकि वो जानती नहीं थी दीदी को, तो उसी समय बुला के, मैंने दीदी का ऐसा नेचर था से छोटे बड़े का कुछ नहीं, छोटे का जो हम जो है सम्मान करते थे।
Will be bhatti 5:30 to 7:30 will be bhatti here in Harmony Hall for everyone. 5:30 से 7:30 बजे तक भट्टी रहेगा इस हॉल में सब के लिए।
कार्य करती थी और सच्चाई के लिए उसने सारा कार्य करते हुए पूरे हमारे ज्ञान सरोवर और यज्ञ को संभाला, और उस संभालने के साथ अचानक ही हमारे को छोड़कर बहुत ऊंचे कार्य में परमपिता परमात्मा की गोद में चली गई।
उसके अंदर एक ही लक्ष्य था, वो जो विश्व को पावन बनाना है, विश्व को पवित्र बनाना है, और अमीरों को गरीबों को दोनों साथ लेके चलते थे। छोटे बच्चों को बहुत प्यार से रखते थे और बड़ों को सम्मान भी देते थे और फुल रिस्पेक्ट भी देते थे, और खुद को बाबा की मुरलियों के ऊपर पूरा अटेंशन रखते थे, और जितना हो सके उतना और याद की यात्रा में तत्पर रहते थे।
दीदी जी के लिए कहेंगे सादा जीवन ऊंच विचार। जैसे बाबा ने कहा है, दीदी लवफुल थी, एक्यूरेट थी, कोई भी डिसीजन लेना तुरंत लेती थी, स्वस्थवादी थी। हम कभी कभी कोई फ़ोन करते थे दीदी को, किसी कारण दीदी बिजी थी, नहीं उठाया पा फ़ोन, उसके बाद फ़ोन देखने के बाद तुरंत हमको रिप्लाई करती थी, पूछती थी क्या सोल्यूशन है। ये हमने देखा विशेष था। कभी भी इतना बड़े होने के बावजूद भी ये नहीं करना किसी से मिलना नहीं, सबसे मिलती थी।
एक बार की बात है कि हमारे कोई गेस्ट आए थे, तो उन्हें हम दीदी से मिलाने ले गए। दीदी बहुत प्यार से मिली, तो वो गेस्ट अचानक बोले कि जानकी दादी से मिलना हो सकता है क्या? तो मैंने कहा दादी से तो फिर टाइम लेना पड़ता है, देखेंगे। ये शब्द डॉक्टर निर्मला दीदी ने सुना। शाम के समय डॉक्टर निर्मला दीदी ने मुझे फोन किया कि तुम्हारे गेस्ट सुबह बोल रहे थे ना दादी जानकी जी से मिलने के लिए, तो आज दादी जानकी जी का ओम शांति भवन में क्लास है, जाकर के उन्हें मिला देना। तो मैंने कहा देखो, जबकि हमने दीदी से बात भी नहीं किया तो कितना ख्याल रखती हैं।
मेरे को अचानक बाहर जाना था, तो दीदी को बोला, दीदी का बर्थडे आ रहा था, दीदी को बोला दीदी आपको ये एडवांस बर्थडे की मुबारक हो। बोला थैंक्स यू वेरी मच बोली। तो दीदी ऐसे कभी भी कुछ हो तो कुछ हमारे से कोई गलती होती थी तो दीदी को बोल देते, सॉरी दीदी बोल देंगे तो ठीक है ओके बोलती थी। इसलिए उनकी मन में कोई किसी के लिए वो नहीं था।
एक बार मुरली क्लास में मेरे फ़ोन की घंटी बज गई
और तब दीदी जी ने एक बहुत ही अलग सी नज़र से मेरी ओर देखा, और जब मैं क्लास से बाहर गई तो दीदी ने जाते हुए मुझे कहा रास्ते में कि अदिति आजकल बहुत बिजी रहने लगे हो। मैं इशारे को समझ गई और उसके अगले दिन से मैंने मुरली क्लास में फ़ोन ले जाना बंद कर दिया। पर ही मेरे पिताजी की तबीयत बहुत ख़राब हुई थी, कोरोना पीरियड था, तो दीदी जी को बहुत ही चिंता होने लगी। बार बार मुझे फ़ोन करके पता करती थी कि आपके पिताजी की तबीयत ठीक है। मेरी माताजी ने भी जब शरीर छोड़ा तो इतना सारा कारोबार यहाँ होते हुए भी, विंग्स के प्रोग्राम होते हुए भी, दीदी खास मुझे फ़ोन करके पूछती थी कि वहाँ आपके परिवार में सब लोग ठीक हैं।
जो उनकी पालना मिली तो अभी तक भी जो भी भाई बहनें आते हैं यहाँ और हमेशा दीदी जी के बारे में कहते हैं कि ऑनेस्ट, और बाकी बहुत सारी बातें दीदी के पास थे। जो यज्ञ में लीडर होना चाहिए, जब निर्णय लेना होता है तो दीदी लीडर होके निर्णय ले लेती थी। तो ये जो अनुभव मुझे मिला ना, वो इस शब्द में वर्णन नहीं कर सकते हैं।
कई बार ऐसा होता था जैसे कि सौगात है और टोली का उनके पास में प्रबंध है, तो दीदी हमेशा ये भी बताती थी कि सत्यनारायण भाई आज टोली हमारे पास है, आप नहीं लेकर आना। अच्छा, एक एक बातों के लिए, किसी बात के लिए कोई संकल्प न चले, इस प्रकार से दीदी का जब भी हमने देखा तो बहुत ही उत्तम उनका व्यवहार और उनकी चाल चलन। कभी भी दीदी को ऐसे जैसे कि गुप्त में पुरुषार्थ कुछ करते हुए नजर आती थी।
तो एक बार निवासियों को कुछ टोली मिल रहा था, तो सब जब टोली देना हो गया तो मैं लास्ट में लाइन पे आ गया था दीदी से टोली लेने के लिए। तो रूल्स के हिसाब से दीदी बहुत पक्के थे, दीदी ने तुरंत मना कर दिया, नहीं तुम तो सेवाधारी हो, तुम क्यों टोली ले रहे हो। तो जो दीदी निमित्त थे और टोली के लिए, वो दीदी भी दीदी के बगल में बैठे थे। तो मुझे बड़ा लगा था दीदी ऐसे कैसे बोल सकते थे, वो दीदी भी थे, वो दीदी ने क्या सोचा। और शायद दीदी से किसी ने पहले से टाइमिंग लिया था, एक भाई अपने कुछ ग्रुप लेके दीदी से मिलने भी आए थे उसी टाइम। तो जब वो भाई दीदी से मिलने जा रहे थे तो दीदी ने तुरंत बोला शुभम को बुलाओ। तो मुझे लगा अभी भी डांटना बाकी है, अभी भी कुछ बोलेंगे दीदी। फिर मैं एक बार प्यार से गया दीदी का, बोले हाँ दीदी। तो दीदी ने तुरंत अपनी टोली उठा के मुझे दिया। दीदी बोलते जे मैं शुभम मैं तो टोली नहीं खाती हूँ, तुम्हें खाना। तो मुझे बड़ा उस दिन आंखों से आंसू आ गया था, जो दीदी इतनी बड़ी होके इतना लव और लॉ का बैलेंस, पहले लॉ भी दिखाया, तुरंत लव भी दिखा दिया सामने आके।
दीदी दिया हुआ टाइम के अनुसार इतना पंचुअल थी, और समय पर दीदी का फोन आ जाता था, आ रहे हो, तो दीदी पूछ लेती थी, हमको याद आता तो हम भाग के पहुंच जाते थे। तो दीदी इतना ऊंचे पोस्ट पर होते हुए भी दीदी की निर्माणता, एक विशाल दिल और बच्चों को पालना के हिसाब से भी दिखने में दीदी बहुत स्ट्रांग लगती थी, स्ट्रिक्ट लगती थी, लेकिन एक नारियल की तरह ऊपर कोटिंग बहुत मजबूत, लेकिन नारियल जैसे नरम होता है, उस तरह की हमारा दीदी थी। उन दीदी को हम दिल से, तहे दिल से उनको हम नमन करते हैं।
दीदी अंतर्राष्ट्रीय देवी थी एक तरह की, क्योंकि दीदी ने देश और विदेश दोनों जगह की सेवाएं की है। तो प्रैक्टिकल में दीदी एक विश्व सेवाधारी थी, और दीदी इतनी बड़ी होते हुए भी इतनी सरल थी कि वो हमारे से व्हाट्सएप पे भी जुड़ी हुई थी, फ़ोन से भी जुड़ी हुई थी। कभी भी हम किसी भी वक्त दीदी को फ़ोन कर सकते हैं या व्हाट्सएप का मैसेज कर सकते हैं, तो तुरंत दीदी जो है व्हाट्सएप का मैसेज का उत्तर भी देती थी, प्लस फ़ोन करते थे तो तुरंत टाइम भी देती थी। और दीदी मतलब अंदर बाहर एकदम साफ थी।
कोरोना काल में जब जूम में बहुत सारी क्लासेस हुई देश विदेश में, तो दीदी को जैसे 11 बजे का टाइम है तो दीदी 10 मिनट पहले ही आ जाते थे, और हम लोग को भी उनके आने से ही हम लोग भी अलर्ट हो जाते थे कि हमें भी टाइम से पहले पहुंचना है। जब दीदी के पास हम मिलने जाते थे तो दीदी इतना सम्मान देते थे कि ये बाबा के बच्चे, हमको वाइब्रेशन ऐसा आता था कि हम अपनी दीदी से मिल रहे हैं, और कोई भी ऐसा संकल्प उत्पन्न नहीं होता था कि हम किसी बड़े से मिल रहे हैं या हमें कुछ कहा जाएगा, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं था। दीदी बहुत सरल थे।
हमारा कभी कुछ सेवा होता तो हम दीदी के पास जाते थे, तो दीदी हंसते हंसते बुलाते थे, अच्छा ये सेवा जरूरी है ना? हाँ जी सेवा जरूरी है। तो सेवा तुरंत ही हाँ जी बोल देते, हम वो सेवा आगे बढ़ाने के लिए करते थे। और कभी कभी दीदी अगर कभी किसी का कोई कंप्लेंट दीदी के पास आते तो दीदी मेरे को फ़ोन करते थे, और दीदी को मैं पूछता था, दीदी ऐसा कुछ सेवा कुछ है? बोला हाँ जी ये सेवा करना है, तो मैं करता था।
दीदी इतनी निर्माण थी कि उसका शब्दों में मैं
ज़्यादा बोल नहीं सकती हूँ, लेकिन वो इतनी बड़ी होते हुए भी मुझे चंद्रिका बहन करके बुलाती थी और मुझे बहुत प्यार करती थी। दूसरा, वो इकोनॉमी की अवतार थी। वो अपनी वाचा की, वाणी की, माना कोई भी काम की वो इकोनॉमी करती थी, वेस्ट नहीं करती थी। तीसरी बात ये है कि मुझे मीठा नहीं अच्छा लगता था, तो दीदी मुझे उठ के जाके अंदर से नमकीन मेरे लिए टोली लेकर आती थी और मैं बहुत खुश हो जाती थी।
दीदी जी का जीवन सच्चाई सफाई का था, जो अनुभव किया हमने कि जब भी दीदी जी के पास हम जाते थे कि दीदी हमें जाना शांतिवन में एमएससी और बीएससी वालों की ट्रेनिंग कराने के लिए, तो दीदी हमको छुट्टी देती थी 15 दिन के लिए। और साथ साथ में दीदी जी के अंदर और बड़ी विशेषता थी कि कोरोना काल में भी दीदी संगठन रूप में मुरली चलाई। हम लोग संगठित रूप में बैठ करके मुरली भी पूरा सुने, कभी मुरली बंद नहीं किया। ज्ञान योग के प्रति रुचि था दीदी के अंदर। और तीसरी बात, दीदी के अंदर ईमानदारी कूट कूट कर भरी थी, वो भी हमने उनके जीवन से देखा।
जब भी कभी हम निर्मला दीदी से मिलने जाते थे, हमेशा दीदी देखते थे कि मुरली पढ़ती होती थी, कुछ न कुछ मुरली की पॉइंट्स हम लोगों से पूछ देती थी। और हम लोग कभी भी जाते थे तो मुरली का पॉइंट्स याद करके ज़रूर जाते थे दीदी के पास। और दीदी भी इकोनॉमिक अवतार थी, कभी भी कोई भोजन वेस्ट होना नहीं चाहिए। थोड़ा भी भोजन अगर बच गया तो दीदी जी शाम को खाती थी उस भोजन को। तो दीदी जी हम लोगों को हमेशा प्रेरणा दिया करती थी कि ऐसे इकोनॉमी करो, ऐसे रहो, बाबा ऐसे सिखाते थे। हमेशा दीदी किसी के ऊपर टॉन्ट नहीं मारती थी।
मुझे याद है मैं उनके साथ संस्कार एक शो कर रहा था अवेकनिंग टीवी के लिए, तो मुझसे पहले ही पहुंच के दीदी बैठ जाया करते थे। तो मैं कहता था दीदी आप पहले ही पहुंच गए, तो दीदी केवल मुस्कुराती थीं, लेकिन उन्होंने अपने जीवन से ये सिखाया कि सचमुच हमें हर कार्य में पंक्चुअल होना चाहिए और ये बहुत बड़ी क्वालिटी है। और इसके साथ साथ दीदी में एक और चीज़ मैंने देखी कि वो इतनी व्यस्त होते हुए भी, पूरे ही विद्यालय की जॉइंट चीफ होते हुए हमेशा सबके लिए अवेलेबल रहती थीं। कभी भी दीदी को फ़ोन करता था कि दीदी आपसे 2 मिनट मिलना है, तो दीदी कभी ऐसा नहीं कहती थी कि अभी मैं व्यस्त हूँ, कहती थी अभी आ जाओ।
किसी को भी मिलने के लिए हम बताते थे तो भी वो एकदम एवरेडी और समय की पंक्चुअल थी और शॉर्ट एंड स्वीट में सबको खुश कर देती थी। और हमने एक अनुभव किया कि बहुत लोगों को हमने व्यसन के लिए, मुक्ति के लिए उनके पास लेके गए, तो कम से कम 500-700 लोगों का उन्होंने इतना अच्छा शॉर्ट एंड स्वीट में सुना है व्यसन के बारे में। तो अच्छी तरह से उन लोगों का आज तक भी व्यसन हुआ नहीं, मतलब कई लोग उसमें रेगुलर ज्ञान में भी आ गए।
दुनिया में लाखों लोग आते हैं जाते हैं, पर कुछ लोग होते हैं जो अपना नाम अमर कर जाते हैं। ऐसी ही थी हमारी आदरणीय दीदी जी। मैंने एक चीज़ नोट की, दीदी हमेशा मुरली में 15 मिनट पहले आके योग कराती थी और टाइम पे ही मुरली पूरा कर देती थी। और कई बार अव्यक्त बाप दादा या साकार मुरली में भी बाबा दीदी जी को याद करते थे। तो मैं देखता था, क्योंकि मेरी सेवा रहती थी कैमरे पे, तो मैं देखता था दीदी ऐसे पढ़ती थी जैसे किसी और का नाम ले रहे हैं बाबा, उनका नहीं ले रहे हैं। मतलब इतना वो डिटैच थे, नाम मान शान से इतना डिटैच थे, वो मैंने प्रैक्टिकल देखा। ऐसी दीदी को सत सत प्रणाम।
जब दादिस कॉटेज का रिनोवेशन का कार्य चल रहा था, तो उस समय में दीदी जी को पीस कॉटेज में रहने का हुआ, तो उनके साथ में हमको बहुत नज़दीक रहने का सुअवसर प्रदान हुआ। उस समय में मैंने दीदी जी के बहुत अच्छी अच्छी चीज़ें देखी, जैसे कि वो दृढ़ संकल्प वाले, जैसे जो भी कार्य करना है दृढ़ता से करना है। जैसे अंगद था, जैसे वो कहते थे कि काम तो राम का है, हमको निमित्त बनना है। वैसे निर्मला दीदी जी खासकर जो भी कार्य का बीड़ा उठाती थी उसको थाम एक प्रकार से अच्छे से करने का पूरा प्रयास करती थी। उनको भी ये था कि कार्य बाबा का है, रुकना नहीं है, और वो बहुत अच्छे से पूरा हो जाता था।
दीदी का जो पुरुषार्थ रहा, कर्मातीत बनने का पुरुषार्थ रहा। हर एक की बात सुनती थी, समझती थी और सहयोग भी देती थी। और दीदी में ईमानदारी का गुण, बाबा के प्रति वफादारी का गुण कूट कूट करके भरा हुआ था। हमेशा दीदी यही चाहती थी
कि बाबा के सब वफादार बच्चे बने, वफादारी से चले।
आदरणीय निर्मला दीदी जी हम लोग के लिए परम पूज्य थी, क्योंकि दीदी हर बात में एक्यूरेट थी।
ज्ञान सरोवर निवासी नहीं लेंगे अभी, ज्ञान सरोवर निवासियों को कल मिलेगा।
और टाइम जो देती थी एक्यूरेट देती थी कि भाई इतने बजे आइए, उतने बजे मिलती थी। अगर बिजी रहती थी तो टाइम बाद में दे देती थी कि इतने बजे आओ।
जैसा नाम वैसे दीदी जी का जीवन अंदर से और बाहर से निर्मल और स्वच्छ थी, स्पष्ट थी। हम लगभग 15 साल दीदी जी के साथ रहे, तो मैंने बहुत बार ये अनुभव किया कि इतनी बड़ी जिम्मेवारी होते हुए भी दीदी बिल्कुल लाइट और निश्चिंत रहती थी। दीदी जी के जीवन में अनुशासन, गंभीरता और न्यारेपन जैसे अनेक सद्गुणों से श्रृंगारित जीवन दीदी जी का जीवन हमेशा उच्च और महान व्यतीत होता था।
राजयोगिनी डॉक्टर निर्मला दीदी जी हर एक को मदद करने के लिए तत्पर रहती थी। कई बार देखने में आता था कि कोई कमज़ोर आत्मा है, कुमारी है, यहाँ तक उसके लौकिक परिवार के लोग भी मदद करने के लिए तैयार नहीं होते थे। तो होता था दीदी अगर इनको मदद करेंगे पुलिस आएगी या कुछ ऐसे गवर्नमेंट एक्शन ले सकती है। दीदी कहती थी मैं बैठी हूँ ना, इसको हम मदद नहीं करेंगे तो कौन मदद करेगा। तो मैंने देखा कि दीदी किसी भी तरह से हर एक आत्मा को मदद करती थी और मदद करने के लिए तैयार रहती थी।
डॉक्टर निर्मला दीदी जी में सबसे बड़ी विशेषता थी एक्यूरेट, टाइम पर आती थी, क्लास कराती थी, सबकी पालना करती थी, ध्यान रखती थी और हम लोगों को उनको अपनेपन का एकदम स्पष्ट साफ दिल की थी। इसलिए हम लोग स्पष्ट जाके कभी भी उनसे बात कर लेते थे। जब भी मैं कॉल करता था दीदी इमीडिएटली रिस्पॉन्स करती थी, हर बातों का जवाब स्पष्ट मिलता था। हम सभी के प्रति उनका बहुत साफ दिल था और प्रेरणा की मूर्त रही। हम लोग बहुत सम्मान की नज़र से देखते थे और सभी भाई बहनों को बहुत स्नेह युक्त मिलती थी। ये हम लोग का सौभाग्य है।
दीदी जी बहुत ही सरल हृदय की थी। उनका जो दैवी गुण थे नियमितता, हर कार्य में समय पर संपन्न करने का उनका पूरा भावना रहता था। और मुझे अनुभव है कि दीदी जब मेरे आईडी में फार्म साइन कराने के लिए गया था तो दीदी बोली कि मैं तेरा इंचार्ज हूँ, ला सबका मैं एक साथ साइन कर देती हूँ। और उन्होंने मुझे सहज रूप से अपने आईडी बनाने में सहयोग दिया।
दीदी समय का बहुत महत्व रखते थे, एकदम समय पे टाइम जैसे 10 बजे बताया हमें, लेकिन 9:45 बजे ही दीदी पहुंच जाते थे। और अंतिम समय में, अंतिम दिनों में दीदी ग्लोबल में देखने के लिए गया था मैं दीदी को, तो दीदी पूछ रहे थे, हमें ही पूछ रहे थे रंगैया ठीक हो। तो दीदी का मना बीमारी का कहो किसी भी चीज़ का भान नहीं है, वो आत्मिक स्मृति में अपने संपूर्ण स्थिति स्टेज में रहते थे हमेशा।